Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today what I'm watching actually touch upon is obviously how it's important that we actually know how many calories to fuel our body with, and obviously recovery meal plans in eating disorder recovery. So like I say, first off I would like to say calorie wise, this is something a lot of people ask, but like I say, everything's different depending on your recovery, the damage it's done to your body. Also as well, you've got to be very aware of things like refeeding syndrome, which I'll touch upon in this video. So calories, at least 2,500 calories for a 25 plus female, at least 3,000 calories for females 25 and 25 plus males, at least 3,500 calories for males under 25 or females who obviously can't avoid things like high activity because of their working lifestyle and such likes as well. So you've got to take that into factor as well. Your activity, if you've got a high activity job and such likes as well. The reason you actually need this many calories, guys, is because you're repairing and topping just all the normal functioning of your body. Basically your body's basal metabolic rate, which is what your body obviously needs just to actual function, your heart and your lungs and such like. So you need to take that into factor, plus over and above. So like I say, there's so much restoration to actually be done, and who knows this more than any of us that suffer with eating disorders, because our hair, skin and nail actual health actually diminishes. Our bones obviously grow weaker and our muscles actually waste away. And our organs actually as well, guys, which I want to really touch upon, especially suffer too. Your heart's a muscle, so when you're restricting so much, that's the first port of call that your actual body uses to keep you alive, and it can actually cause you to have a heart attack. So like I say, there's no severity scale when I'm talking about this. Like I say, no matter how much weight you've lost or how long you've actually been restricting, it's recommended by the Eating Disorders Association that you actually follow these guidelines. I've been told this back with my eating disorder recovery team. This is full scale, everybody. This is what they actually do in the hospital setting. So like I say, your body actually needs to repair any damage that anorexia has actually done to it. So do not stop the calorie intake for recovery just because you've obviously reached a healthy BMI. Like I say, everybody's bodies are different and nobody has optimal weights. Everybody's got different optimal weights. Continue eating the recovery amounts that you'll actually, until you actually fully recover, because like I say, you won't keep gaining weight, guys. This is one of the things that your eating disorder will lie to you. Like I say, you should find that your weight gain will actually plateau as you get to the set point theory. The set point theory is what I mean is when you get to a set point weight that's optimal for your body starts to trust that you're going to keep feeding it calories and your weight will actually plateau out. So like I say, refeeding syndrome, what I'm talking about, that is when you actually start to introduce calories to your body after a restrictive period, a long time, or whenever. Everybody's different. So like I say, your body can go into shock and it can actually cause you to have a heart attack. The phosphate, magnesium, the potassium, all the kind of salts in your body actually get out of whack. So you can't obviously jump into 2,500 calories a day. So like I say, as our bodies will actually go into shock, as I'm talking about. So the kind of thing that they actually did with me was for the first 1 to 2 weeks it was 250 to 500 calories a day. For the next 1 to 2 weeks it was actually 500, from anywhere from that up to 1,000. Then the following 2 weeks to 4 weeks it was 1,500 to 1,500, 1,500 to 2,000. You can obviously, it's important you continue this pattern until you reach the kind of minimum calorie intake. The symptoms of refeeding syndrome are obviously dizziness, lightheadedness, fever, vomiting, severe swellings of the hands and feet, and chills and sweats as well. I used to have it was basically like edema, puffiness in the legs, puffiness of the face. That was the first sign I was actually getting it. So let's say if you experience any of these kind of flu-like symptoms, obviously please seek medical help just to get it checked. Like I say, you can actually get this information from youratopia.com, and they've also all checked out by medical experts as well. The actual food, like I say, mix your foods groups at every meal, including things like snacks, It just means that your body can obviously work better at digesting the food and prevent any indigestion and obviously bloating as well, because we get that so much in eating disorder recovery. Even with the littlest amount of foods, we get really bloated. For example, you could have things like obviously chocolate and fruit as a snack at a time. Let's say there is no particular recovery meal plan. It was literally just what you want, when you want, and that's really important. That's what they always say to me, it's what you want, when you want, just feeding your body what it needs. But an example of the kind of things that they did give me in the hospital setting was basically a bowl of cereal, like cornflakes, porridge and such likes, with obviously milk, and like I say, don't have like a half cup or a cup, just fill your bowl up to its full, make sure it's a good size bowl, and then obviously milk as well. Things like obviously 2 pieces of toast with things like peanut butter or any kind of spread, butter and jam obviously in as well, so you're getting the proteins, the fats and the carbs. So like I say, that's a good way of doing it. Obviously egg as well, and obviously having a thing like maybe a piece of fruit or a yogurt with it as well is a really great option. For lunch and dinner are the very same. It's a protein, a carb and fruit and vegetables. So obviously things like obviously your turkey, your chicken, obviously if you're vegan it's tofu, tempeh, seitan. Maybe if you're not vegan, it's things like beef and such likes. A carbohydrate such as your potatoes, maybe some pasta and some vegetables and a fruit with it as well. And obviously as well, this is the very same thing at dinner time, but obviously make sure you have maybe something like a pudding, such as, I don't know, whether it could be apple crumble, it could be banoffee pie, a cake, a yogurt, anything at all guys. Just anything to make sure you're getting that extra in as well. It's really important. Snacks as well. A good thing you can do is obviously mixing up your snacks. Like I say, things like obviously your fruit along with maybe some grapes and such likes, along with some cheese. Obviously things like chocolate and strawberries or whatever like that. Peanut butter and carrot sticks, or anything you fancy at all. Nothing's off bounds guys. Whether that's a packet of crisps, it's a cake, anything at all, just you make sure that you're getting in like these amount of calories, because there's no such thing as eating too much. If you aren't obviously hungry, your body's obviously calling out for food as it needs more energy to obviously function and repair. This means your body will obviously learn to trust that you're going to keep feeding it, and also keep your metabolism working as well guys. Like I say, try to eat it regularly so your body can obviously do these things. There's no such thing as binging in anorexia recovery, and that's really important. Binging is simply your body telling you need to get plenty of energy to obviously repair and restore you and function as well. None of the calories you need will actually go to waste. It's really important you understand that. Your body's using everything to obviously, every single calorie to basically function and repair every single day. Let's say, do not restrict. It'll only make your recovery actually longer, and I know this only too well. I've done it in the past, so I know exactly what I mean here. And binging and obviously extreme hunger will obviously more mess up your body's trust that you'll obviously keep feeding it. So like I say, restricting will not benefit you. So I hope you have liked this guys. If you would like me to cover anything at all, please let me know. I hope this explains a little bit about that. I'll do more videos obviously explaining the inpatient setting. Remember guys, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon and love you so much.